Make sure you do not put that part in there.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. All right, Justin, take us there.
Welcome back to. Do I say that?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Whoa.
Oh, I say, hey guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's start again. Don't put that in.
Definitely putting that in.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Transformation Church Message Recap Podcast. We're back.
We
In
are
the flesh.
We're
Back in black.
Back.
Speaking of back in black, I had Nate listen to some good
Oh my
music.
God! For 3.5 hours, my ears were bleeding with White Snake and Bon Jovi and
That's good
what's
music.
the other one? What's the other popular band that you saw that had a documentary about them?
Def
Motley
Leppard,
Crue.
Motley Crue.
Oh, there's a documentary, all right.
It was,
It's not a documentary. It's a movie.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it wasn't bad music, but it was.
'Cause it wasn't.
It was loud. It was loud.
Let's have turned it up.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't listen to that music
Yeah.
quiet. It doesn't make as much
If
sense.
it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah. So
They say.
Hey, listen, guys, it's Easter week here at Transformation
Yay.
Church. We've
Easter.
got some big things happening. Just come out of some meetings and such. And so, yeah, getting ready for
Meetings and such.
a big weekend. Saturday is our Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Actually, we currently have
393 kids.
393 kids registered.
That's not including all the ones that are going to come not
Correct.
registered.
So we need you to register if you're bringing your kids. Don't be one of those
Please.
people that's like, no, but they know I'm coming. We don't. We don't know you're coming. So
We literally
register
don't
your
know you're
kids.
Please. It's
so
going to
that
be
we
so much
can-
fun.
Yeah, we can get it.
We
It's
got a
going
lot
to
of
be a
new
blast.
things.
I mean, what better way to celebrate the risen Christ than hunting Easter eggs? Like, sorry.
That's
I'm one of those. I'm one of those people.
You sounded real
Yeah.
Pentecostally.
Did I? Was that?
But you'll be
Not
there,
Pentecostal.
so.
You sounded
but-
real, just American Christian. You know,
Like legalistic.
legalistic. That's
That's probably a
Yeah.
good word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that say that, but then they listen to Kenneth Copeland's heresies and think that they got it right.
Oh
So-
wow.
Why is it an Easter egg? Because if it's an Easter bunny, what made it? An
That's
egg?
what I
talked about
said.
that earlier.
That's what I said.
Were you? Oh,
No,
I was.
he
Did
you guys
was. I
look it
didn't.
up?
Not me.
No.
Well, we didn't.
None
come
of
up
it
with
makes
conclusions.
sense.
None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So
And how does the Easter bunny like? Did y'all get presents as a kid at Easter?
did.
Like
Easter
the Easter
basket.
we got
basket?
Easter
Yeah.
baskets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
because
was
the bunny
hidden.
put them together, bro.
Yeah. Well, how'd the bunny get in the house? I know how Santa came in, but how'd the bunny get in?
I don't know, but I believed it.
No, I
Someone-
knew that
someone
came
left
from
the
my
door open.
parents.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't think I ever believed a bunny brought it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do I look like? Stupid.
What a loser. Yeah. What a loser. I would never.
Why was the bunny there? Why was he around?
Because it was Easter, bro.
Here comes,
Yeah, but-
what is it? Peter Cottontail, right?
I looked it up.
All right.
Hopping down the bunny trail. Yeah.
Easter eggs and bunnies are associated with the holiday due to their ancient symbolic connection to fertility, new life, and the spring season, which are all themes related to Christian holiday of Easter.
All right.
That's what it
No,
says.
that's a stretch.
All right, I guess you get it.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it says.
Related to the Christian holiday of Easter. How are they
That
related?
might be a stretch.
New life, dude.
New
New
life.
life in
The
Christ.
spring
2
season?
Corinthians 5:17. Nate, read your Bible.
Wow.
So
Yeah, don't do that.
No, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm. It's always I never. It's one of those things you don't really think to question. It's just like of course a bunny would bring eggs. What are you talking about, you fool? And it's like maybe not.
Well, what I never understood too, and I'm sure there's a reason. Like Christmas is December 25th, but why is Easter not on a? Why is it always a different day?
Right.
It's not a
Not a
birthday.
specific
You know what I'm saying?
date.
Like Jesus' birthday is December 25th.
But he also died, and if he died on X day, and 3 days later he rose, and there's a date to that.
Yeah,
what is it?
Yeah, on
Why don't we celebrate Easter that day?
Oh,
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
he died
That's
3
a good
days
point.
after Good Friday. We're not sure when that was. It was just 3 days. I'm just
Well, he died on Good Friday.
died on Good
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah.
So what was that date on the year he
3
died?
days before he rose. You know.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But why don't we celebrate that day instead of it being just always on Easter on a Sunday? Is that because Christians go to church on Sunday, so we made it on a Sunday? You know what I'm saying?
because wouldn't that be Monday?
That's also something I've always considered.
3 days later, right?
You count
Friday.
the day. You count Friday,
If
though.
you count Friday, yeah. So it's
Because he died on
But
Yeah,
didn't
but-
he die,
but
like,
we don't
Friday,
do
like,
that.
midday or something. or like
Yeah.
later in the day.
Yeah, but when
You're
it's
asking
Friday,
weird
you don't
questions.
count that day.
No, I think they said it was around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
We see the FBI just come in here.
Everyone turn your cell phones off. Pull the batteries out right now.
If you die in the afternoon, then that's not
what
how we
year is
count
this?
days.
Pull the battery
You
out
don't
of
do
your
that.
No,
Like,
no.
If we were talking right now, like 3 days from now, today's Tuesday,
I would say Friday.
it'd be Friday, not Thursday.
Yeah.
So the whole thing
guys
doesn't
are
make
asking-
sense.
But I mean,
Your eyes
technically,
are
he was
asking
in the tomb for
questions.
3
We're
days. He
just-
was in the tomb Friday,
we're just
Saturday,
a
and
herd.
Sunday.
Maybe like 2 1/4.
Okay, well, we'll round. 2.5.
Did Jesus round up? Probably looks like it.
Jesus Roundup.
Round up.
Okay. Well,
Well, anyways, yeah. So Easter's coming up. We got Easter egg hunt on Saturday, and
Yeah.
then we've got Easter Sunday on Sunday. So we got 4 services for you to pick from. I would encourage all that can to consider going to the 12:30 service because the other ones are going to be bananas.
If you want to guarantee a seat,
It's
You- yeah.
bananas.
and if you are one of those people that shows up 5 or 10 minutes late,
don't.
I wouldn't do that this week. I'd get your lazy butt up out of bed, get ready.
And get there a little bit early. Now,
I was kidding
we
about the
do-
lazy
just
part.
so that you're aware, we do have some cool things happening. Number
Yes.
one, if you missed last Sunday, if you have kids, there's some changes to the facility you're going to need to know about. If you weren't here last Sunday and you're going to be utilizing our children's ministry, TC Kids, your pickup is down the hallway now. So we have a whole
Yep.
traffic flow that helps with picking up your kids from their classrooms. Just make sure that you pay attention to that. Maybe give yourself a little extra time in the drop-off pickup.
But
slot.
you'll be in and out way faster
You'll
than
be
before.
in and out way
Like,
faster.
The line is
short.
gone
Yeah.
or
It's
shorter.
Great. So we've got that going on. And this Sunday in particular, everything that's usually going on in the lobby is going to be outside.
yep.
So kids check-in outside.
Yep.
Connect Center outside. Greeters outside. Everything's
Coffee.
outside. Photo
Coffee.
booths outside.
Photo
Coffee's
booths.
outside. Oh, coffee's
Yeah.
outside too.
Yep. Coffee.
rock
We're going
on.
to have 2 stations for coffee. We're going to have 2 photo booths. And then kids check in. We'll be outside. And we will have flags out there. So, flags. Make sure you are.
Yes, flags.
You get to the check-in station before you go inside.
Yeah, so there, you may want to give yourself an extra little bit of time. I say all that to say because there's some different
Extra
things.
little bit.
extra
little
little
bit.
bit.
And the reason for all that
Little
is,
bit of extra time.
Little
we may need the lobby
Appreciate a church use different
for
languages.
overflow.
Yes.
So we have to keep people out while the service is going on
Yep.
if there's overflow happening.
Yep. So there's a lot. Bear with our team, by the way. You may be funneled out of other exits when you leave, depending on what's going on in the facility, because we're using overflow. So when you leave the auditorium, you're picking up kids. You may be sent out of the double doors next to the restrooms in the kids section. If you're trying to leave to go the opposite direction and you're used to just walking out the lobby, that may not be an option on Sunday. You may be sent out the other set of double doors through the culture shop to the parking lot. So just little things like that are probably going to happen. Don't get mad at our team. Don't be one of those people, why do we do it like this? Because that's the way we're doing it for this Sunday. So
Because we're going to have so many people.
we're
And for
being-
everybody
yeah.
to have the best
we
experience
want
possible.
everyone to have the best
Everyone.
experience possible,
That'd
even
be
if that means
awesome.
you got to walk an extra 30 yards. So we're pumped about that. It's going to be a good time. And
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
So coming off a great weekend last weekend,
Yeah. What'd you preach about?
Palm Sunday. That's not my Jesus.
That's my Jesus.
That was a title for this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Hosanna.
Hosanna. So yeah, it was.
The kids made cute crafts. We painted their hands green, and then they did a palm tree. That was cute.
Wow.
Oh, that is cute.
So adorable.
Oh, and it said the verse on it.
Telling the wrong
I
person.
did see that in the nursery, actually.
Yeah, it was very cute.
I helped do Nico's foot, actually,
Oh, he made it with his foot. Okay.
because he was kind of like crying. So
Alright.
Yeah, so it was like a palm foot.
Yeah, it was cute.
So
that was cool.
yeah, so
They
that was
liked it.
Palm
The
Sunday.
kids liked it.
Yeah, it was a good time. We did child dedications. That picture from child dedications is hilarious. That you
Which
took
one?
through the
Of the
green
hall-
room.
the hallway? Yeah.
It's like it looks like
Lot
just a
of people.
mob of people.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
wild.
I didn't see it.
So
Getting the kids dedicated to the Lord.
18 kids.
Wow.
18 kids. We have
48 people on stage.
48 people on stage for
with
child
families.
dedications.
That's always fun.
Wild. So
It was just cool to see all the
hold on,
kids.
I'm sending it to you right
Some
now.
of the people were new people that I don't know that I had met Or
Isn't it a
much.
good sign in a church too that like a lot of people are like having kids? Like a lot of marriages are like
Yeah, so what was funny?
worshiping and stuff.
Yeah. What's funny is I walked around the corner and looked down our green room where all the families were lined up.
gosh.
48 people in our green room. That green room is built for like 12 people at the most. 48 people like in there kind of lined up. Anyways, I walked there. I was like, God, what are y'all doing? And I was like, actually, I know the answer to that. Don't answer that. This is great. So,
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
no, it was really cool, man. So we had a lot of things going on this past Sunday, and then I spoke Sunday night.
Woo!
Friendship Missionary Baptist Church.
It was
No robes this year, suits
Awesome.
only.
It was fun.
Yeah, Nate and Jake went with me as my armor bearers. So,
Did they tell you to bring that?
what's that?
Did they tell you to bring that?
They were like, yeah, if you have armor bearers,
Armor
they can
bearers,
do this
yeah.
and then whatever. And I was like, yeah, great, I'll bring Nate and
And you
Jake.
chose
So,
Nate?
Yeah, I've killed some people in my life. Oh, don't tell anybody. Keep that.
all right, that's so weird.
That's so weird.
So Nate was my
not
armor bearer.
true.
Armor bearers in the church world is more spiritual than it is physical, anyway. So,
Thank God for Nate.
I'm
man.
spiritually strong.
Well,
Got spiritual guns.
all right.
okay.
So yeah, that was a fun time. It was a 3-hour church service.
Yeah.
Yowza.
I preached for 12 minutes.
Yeah. In the beginning of it,
I thought it was
watch
7 on 7. I
oh,
thought you only had 7 minutes.
No.
No.
7 on 7
7 on
was
7
at
is
Ark.
the arc thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that's what they were doing here.
No, this is 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
It was the last, what do you call
The-
it? Sayings of
yeah.
Jesus.
last
Seven,
seven.
the last 7.
There's 7 sayings,
Ah, that's where the 7.
but they got 11 minutes each. So you got 77 minutes just in them talking.
How long
Yeah.
do you think Jesus took saying those 7 things?
Way less than that.
It's funny, but it's true.
Way less than
Yeah,
that.
it's like a 3-hour church service. So good times, man, for the people that came out. Shout out to you.
I didn't need a
but-
protein bar.
Let's talk about your sermon at our church service.
For Palm
Yeah.
Sunday? Yeah.
That's not
not
my
my
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. So,
This is the sermon recap podcast. So
message
I'm,
recap.
yeah, I'm trying to get
Thank
more.
you very much.
I'm trying to get
Message
more of the
recap.
recap for the people.
Well, I think they've gotten used to us not recapping it very much. But yeah.
I done forgot about it.
We talked about that's not my Jesus.
That's how good it was.
we were mentioning
I'm on to the next one.
how Jesus came to be different than what the people expected, and how in our lives it's the same thing. We want Jesus to be a certain thing and care about certain things, and then show up in certain ways. But Jesus is not subject to our desires, wants, wills,
good.
whatever. Man, Jesus is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and so we align to His will, and that's what we talked about on Sunday. And then allowing Jesus to be truly be the Lord of our life. Showed up on Palm Sunday, resurrected on Easter, and He needs to show up in our lives. And
Pop quiz, Nate.
Bing, bang, boom. He's alive.
bing, bang, boom.
What did Jesus? What animal did he ride in on?
It's also a nickname we could call you in the King James.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I say the King James version?
Oh,
no,
man,
Can I
that's
say?
great.
Can you
ESV.
bleep me out?
ESV version.
Beep. Donkey. Yeah,
Yeah.
donkey. Donkey. He rode in
Oh,
on a donkey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a good time. So we're pumped up about this weekend. Can't wait to see you guys there. So
Yeah,
all I
it's
do-
gonna be
Ash, I
great.
like your decorations, your Easter
Thanks.
decorations. I didn't do any decoration. I did get a new hat though. We were talking about it
Yeah.
a second ago.
Masters.
In honor of the Masters. Go
Rory! Yo, I
I
cried.
got a pimento cheese.
Did you cry?
Leah cried because I got her invested. But all the videos that they put together for Rory.
Oh, dude, that
did you
Nike
rewatch?
video?
Oh yeah, the Nike video. Did you
Golly.
rewatch the video at the beginning with John Legend
Yeah,
or whatever?
yeah,
Did you?
yes.
That makes it's just beautiful how they put all of it together.
I meant to send her the Nike one and I forgot. But,
Dude, it's like Rory's a little kid.
she would cry.
Did that one have Rory saying that he's gonna win all 4 majors? That's like his dream.
Yeah.
As a little kid, it's
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. It's oh man.
Yeah. It was special for Rory. I mean, dude, 11 years since he won a major. And he's been trying for 20
The
something
thing
years
is,
to win the Masters.
everybody every year wanted him to win that golf tournament, the Masters,
And he finally did.
and he finally did it.
Hey, I like seeing people hit their goals, and
yeah.
especially when they work hard.
Well, and I was going to say, too, not without adversity. I mean, Justin Rose was.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like
a veteran.
Justin Rose earned that victory. Rory just
so
worked,
I'm gonna get ready.
or Rory just 0.01% more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, it was
Did you watch the end of it or no? So like,
I mean, I saw clips
he was
later.
watching a
playoff-
church service like a Christian.
Yeah, right.
Nate is
I had
in
it
the
on the
church
pew.
service. Nate is in the church service watching golf on his phone. So
It's on the pew
Terrible.
because it's
I
the.
can-
I'm telling you right now,
the Masters, bro.
I am not. I mean,
Here, while you're-
no.
you just hand it to
God
them?
comes
Yeah,
first,
that way I don't have to
obviously.
mess it up.
Naturally.
But that is a historical sports moment that is
Yes.
going to be talked about for the rest of history.
For golf,
Like
yeah.
I watched history, and
Absolutely.
and yeah,
And you
it
cried.
was beautiful, man. I love that. That is
No, that was cool, man. Then we went and played yesterday.
yeah.
I was more interested after some of the stuff I saw on TikTok about looking for property in Augusta, because what some of these people
Oh really?
Oh,
people
you're
pay their
kidding,
their
dude.
mortgage for the year off of 1 week's rental. They rent their house out.
Absolutely.
That's so
pay-
smart to
yeah.
Airbnb it for that week.
It pays their mortgage for the year.
I bet.
That's
Well,
crazy.
a lot of people. I mean, obviously, this isn't the same thing, but for the Little League World Series up in Williamsport, a lot of people in the area will Airbnb their house because all the teams from all over the world coming in and families. So,
Like
yeah,
some
makes
some
sense.
houses are going for like 30 grand.
That's crazy.
For a
People
few
are
days.
paying it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got rich people coming in. So
Did you see the video? There was a video on TikTok that showed the airport, the amount of private jets that were parked at the airport.
That's
They had to park
crazy.
them all out on the tarmac.
I bet.
Yeah, that's wild,
Hundreds.
dude.
That's crazy.
The whole Masters thing is cool. Watching their business model, how much money they give up on the front end to make it up on the back end. Like
The Masters
rights and
is
stuff.
literally, I would say, one of the top sporting events and even like
Yeah.
achievements out of us, an athlete to even win. Like out of every achievement out of
Well, yeah, I
an
mean,
athlete can win.
there's only
the
what,
Masters.
like 70-something people that have won
yeah.
it. You know,
Yeah, and it's like cut down even more from a normal tour event. So it's like very,
yeah,
very small number
Absolutely.
of people.
You say tournament?
He's from
I said
Pennsylvania.
tournament. Yeah.
it's a tournament, Nate.
A tournament. Tournament.
What did you say the other night that Leo was getting mad at?
Pop.
Pop, maybe?
No.
No. What did I say?
Someone that-
Oh, that we're talking about amateur. How you says
Oh,
amateur?
amateur? Yeah. Because
You do not
were you
say
there?
like that.
Amateur.
He said amateur.
You were there. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they, in the golf, they say amateur. They don't say amateur. I say amateur.
Golf has Scottish roots. That's why.
But when they
And
talk about
British
the U.S.
influence.
amateur, they say amateur, not amateur.
Oh my
Amateur.
God.
Amateur. All right, Ash. What's this game you got us playing
and they have
today?
patrons.
All right, this one is not
Patron, that's
going to
true.
be as good as last week.
That's okay. It's gonna be fun. I know it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you being a supportive husband.
That's what we do, Nate.
Yeah, take notes. Your wife will
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Leah told me to give you some instructions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be, you're going to guess, is it a movie quote or is it from the Bible?
I've seen
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Oh.
I've heard
Okay.
like Taylor Swift lyrics or
Yeah, I didn't do
or
the
by
Taylor
Bible.
Swift lyrics because I knew y'all would be like, we
Yeah,
don't know Taylor
we don't want to
Swift.
compare like demonic stuff to the Bible.
And-
Yeah.
Okay, but the,
I mean, I agree with that.
so you can just write
satanic
movie
worshipers.
or Bible or M or B,
So
whatever you
M
want to do.
and B is what we're going for. Here,
Yeah.
boys.
M and B.
Movie or Bible.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a quote.
Okay.
Is this your king? That's it. It's a question. Is this your king?
I mean, what version of the Bible?
Stop it.
The attorney over here.
Yeah, what?
Is this your king? Just pick one. Don't write it so tiny either. Because you're going to erase it.
All right, ready?
You wrote it so tiny.
No, I mean,
All right, we'll show him.
All right, what do you think?
Movie.
Movie.
Bible.
No, you changed it. Oh wait.
Movie.
Oh, you put Bible.
It's from the Avengers,
Same
It's-
thing.
from Black Panther.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I won't be do good at this if I don't know the quote.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I guess that's the point of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know the
You don't
quote.
know. That'd be
What?
way too easy.
Shows I'm not going to get 100 out of 100 if I
Well, you
don't
would
know the
think
quote.
like we should, like because you can make the
Yes.
argument is like we need to know the Bible pretty good, but something like that. I mean, that
Yeah,
could
that's
be.
what's up. Yeah,
you
they're
know.
probably all going to be
Tricky.
kind of like that.
Is it in First
guess.
and Second
Alright. I
Kings or
that's
what?
the game, yeah.
And Chronicles.
I think that's the point of the game.
Okay. For it is God's servant and avenger that brings wrath on the one who does wrong. Is that from a movie or is that from the Bible? For it is God's servant and avenger that brings wrath on the one who does wrong. Don't look at Nate's.
I already wrote my answer.
Oh,
That's throwing me off there. There's one word in that throwing me off.
avenger, wrath. Okay,
Yeah.
what do y'all think?
Movie.
Bible.
Movie.
Bible.
Hey.
That's Romans 13:4.
It's not.
He said, I
What
know
version?
the New Testament. Bible.
Where's my
I
Bible?
wanna. What is it? Something boy that
Are y'all keeping
reads the
score?
Bible.
I got you.
I got 2.
Nate's got 2. Justin's got 0. All
right, you ready? Are you fact checking me?
Yeah, then. For what?
13-4.
13-4.
Oh.
Justin's not having this.
Well, that's not really how it's worded, but
Well, it depends on what version you're looking at.
it's way longer than that.
Yeah.
The word avenger is in the ESV.
Okay.
Interesting.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
I want to say one, but I'm going to say the other because I feel like it's too good to be true.
You want to say Bible?
I do. I
All
do
right,
want to
ready?
say
All right,
Bible.
ready?
I'm gonna
What
say
y'all
Bible.
I'm going to say movie.
Movie, Bible. It's movie. Star Wars.
I suck at this.
Yoda said that.
Oh, that's a quote right there.
That's 3.
A Bible verse.
Yeah, I wanted to say
That's
Bible.
scripture, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Well, it's from Yoda or not. That's scripture.
Okay. For what is your life? For you are a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away.
Well, I mean, that's obvious unless you reworded it.
Ready?
Yep.
The book of James, brother.
You said movie. James 4:14.
See, I thought I know it's from the Bible, but I thought because it could have been different
Maybe, like,
words.
biblically inspired.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that's why this game.
I got
There you
one.
go, Justin's
I got
on the
one.
board.
I got
On the
one.
board. Dang it.
Your life is but
So
a
we're
vapor.
tied. 3-3-1.
Yeah.
Okay, challenge incites conflict. Conflict breeds catastrophe.
Is that a proverb?
That's what I was thinking.
All right, what y'all think?
Bible.
Movie.
That's Captain America from the Avengers.
Yes! Put me down for 2.
Dang it. I'm losing it. I always start out strong, even in my golf game.
All right.
We're going to call you choke.
Can confirm.
All right. Okay. There is nothing free except the grace of God.
Oh, man.
That's a tough one. The idea of that is rooted in scripture.
Absolutely.
But where did that quote come from?
Say it again.
From the.
There
there's
is nothing free except the grace of God.
Yep.
I mean, if it's a movie, what kind of movie are we talking about? The one with the black God in it? The black woman God? What's that movie? The Shack?
The shack.
I never saw that.
It's just a black
The
woman
Shed?
was God. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shack. Yeah.
Oh,
The
Shack.
Shed. The
Shack.
Shed's a barbecue in Mobile.
Yeah, the shack.
Are you ready?
Yep.
No, I didn't put. Hold on. I'm going to say movie.
Movie. True Grit. I never saw it though.
I don't know what that is.
You got 5?
Okay.
I got that.
A king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun.
Movie.
Bible.
Bible.
That is Mufasa from The Lion King.
Put
Said
me
that.
Oh, you're coming up. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
He's coming back like Rory.
Hey, for
Whoever
real, though.
listens to me will live securely and be undisturbed by the dread of danger.
Oh my gosh.
This is pretty stressful.
How come you can't put something that we know?
Oh.
Like John 3:16. In the beginning was the word.
All right. You
All
ready?
right.
Movie.
Bible.
Bible.
That is Proverbs 133.
Yes. Yes. I knew at some point it had to have been Bible.
All right.
Gotta keep marking
The
Bible.
odds. Yeah, the odds.
Work together to be an example of how we should treat one another.
Oh, man.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Bible.
That is T'Challa. T'Challa said that from me.
Dang it. I was going to put movie. Oh. I'm just glad y'all put Bible too.
A lot of biblical nuance in.
I know.
Hey,
Wakanda
Church of the
forever.
Movies.
Maybe-
These aren't drunken, as you suppose, seeing it is only the third hour of the day.
I know that one. I know that one.
Oh, yeah. Bible.
No, that doesn't count.
What do you mean?
You were right
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah.
That's the book of Acts,
2:15.
baby.
Yeah.
That's
You don't
Peter.
get that point.
movie,
That's
dummy.
Peter when he addressed the crowd
I
after the Holy
put
Spirit
Bible.
fell. They said they're drunk with wine. He said they're not drunk. It's only
Yeah, Bible.
yeah.
All right, just a couple more.
I knew that.
We are who we choose to be.
I mean, Bible movie.
Yeah. Green Goblin and Spider-Man said that.
What kind of movie? You've not picked good movies.
I got this from the internet. I didn't go.
They're all like adventure movies and stuff. It's all
Well, they have a lot of quotes that could be.
Probably because they're all heroic, so they
Yeah.
sound biblical.
oh.
All right.
I'm looking for a Jim Carrey quote in here.
Oh, Socrates over here.
Heads are falling off.
If you could find a Jim Carrey quote that would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bruce Almighty, maybe.
I can see, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking
There's
for
something on the wing.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Who's the dead man that hit me with the salt shaker?
All right.
Bumblebee Tuna.
The night is the darkest just before the dawn. Movie, The Dark Knight.
Yes.
All right. What's the score?
I lost.
Nate and Justin are tied.
Wow.
But he's one up on us though.
I'm 2 up on you.
Nah, I don't know about that. Are you sure?
All right. Here's gonna be a tiebreaker between you two.
I'm
you
as
sure?
sure as
He
these
won.
marks are on this
I thought
whiteboard.
you said y'all were tied.
we are, but he's two. He won.
Ah, cheater.
And then Brad wins.
I'll drop myself down to 1 over. That makes you feel better.
Good
It
job.
does.
That was tougher than you think.
I've been doing a lot of Easter egg hunt this week, and I didn't really have time to think of it.
Probably all of our audience
Well, I
now thinks
appreciate-
we don't know the Bible at all.
I've seen
we-
ones where it's like a song or a songwriter quote or like Song of Solomon, where it's like very relational. And,
Oh yeah, there was a lot of those, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing that on the
Yeah, that
podcast.
can get out of hand real quick.
Yeah, talking about.
Well, hey,
yeah.
I'm glad you all tuned in for these the shenanigans here at Transformation Church. We got a lot to do, otherwise we'd hang out longer. But
So we're glad you came.
we are
Glad you tuned in. Checked us out. Hung out.
Yeah.
Remember, like Mr. Rogers? Wasn't that his
Yeah.
name?
Mm-hmm.
He'd come in, change his shoes, put some little comfortable on, put a little sweater.
sweater.
Which I always thought was crazy that you would change out of your shoes and into shoes when you got home.
You gotta put on your house shoes.
Yeah,
No.
no.
You
You
don't
know,
have
that's
house
so
shoes?
funny because I agree with you. My stepdad's like that though. He gets home from work and he gets out of like work clothes and he puts on like sneaker, like
Oh no,
tennis shoes. and
my
stuff.
shoes come off.
He'll sit around the house in like tennis shoes and like,
I have
I'm like,
slippers.
what are you
I'll always
doing?
wear slippers.
Ashley doesn't even make
That's
it
different. That's a slipper.
to like the bedroom with her shoes on. Like they're just in the kitchen or whatever.
As soon as I can take my shoes off, I do.
You wear slippers,
All the
like
time.
house slippers.
Don't
all
your
the
feet
time.
get hot?
No. I don't sweat. I'm not like a big sweater.
Big sweater.
Someone who sweats.
That's because you don't work hard.
Anyways,
Is that it?
I
Do you have
gotta
carpet
go.
or no carpet?
No carpet, but
That
So
makes
then that
I mean
makes sense, yeah.
downstairs. But upstairs we have carpet.
So if you had carpet downstairs, would you still wear the slippers?
Yeah, I love slippers.
So
Really?
you like as soon as you get out of bed and your feet swing around, you have
Yep, put my slippers on.
wow.
So in my new house, I have all hardwood, or I don't have carpet at all in my new house.
Yeah.
So like even in my bedroom, so I have like slippers too that I wear. That my old place I never wore because I had like either carpet or like those a rug. I mean I have a rug still in the living room,
Yeah.
but like upstairs is carpet, so I didn't feel like I need it, but
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I grew up obviously in the country, so we would walk around outside a lot, and I think wearing slippers, having something to just slip on all the time. I just wear them all around. So
You didn't walk
you
around
go outside
barefoot?
with them?
not just like on the pavement, like nothing crazy. Like I don't go and get the mail. I'll put shoes on to go get the mail, but I just love slippers. I do.
I walk around barefoot.
You're a barefoot kind of person. You got to be grounded. You got to get grounded.
Yeah.
Or you got to get a
Grounded.
PMF mat.
Or you what?
PMF mat.
What is that?
One of those electromagnetic field mats.
I have no idea what he said.
Like the copper tone.
That's a sunscreen?
No, the copper tone, the thing that you put around because the copper in electromagnetic fields helps your joints or something. Remember that? Remember they used
Nope.
to sell that on TV
No,
commercials?
not
No. Okay. Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
all right, never
That
mind.
sounds like some frou-frou stuff. Meanwhile,
Sure.
I need a PMF mat.
Yeah.
People might think that's
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Old grounding
All
a
right.
mat.
little red light therapy.
Oh, red light therapy. Yep.
That's real.
I do.
Yeah,
I
that's
need
really
to get
real.
into a red light room, man.
I've been doing it. And now I'm taking methylated multivitamins. I got my
Taking meth?
methylated.
Oh.
Related.
Yeah, don't start
It's
that
meth
rumor.
in pill form. Yeah.
Oh, meth.
I'm taking
Nice.
methylated vitamins. I'm taking peptides 159. I got methylene blue, the dye, the liquid.
Did you start watching a whole bunch of TikTok videos and just buy everything they
Not
recommended?
only that, I did see some of that, but I did research even more.
Oh,
On the internets.
on the interwebs.
On the interwebs.
Hey, there's something to it all.
Something to it.
That-
Hey, the grounding sheet.
All I know is with this
Big
methylene
supporter.
blue, my mitochondria is going to be better than y'all's mitochondria.
What does that do for you?
Brother. Yeah.
Strengthens my mitochondria.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that do? What's the difference between someone with a strong mitochondria or a weak mitochondria?
That's
Look
none
at-
of your business, sir.
yeah. The nucleus is the powerhouse of the cell, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
Gotta
before we get into any more details about Justin's mitochondria, I think we should
Oh my God, please cut
wrap
that.
this up. So,
She said, "Please."
I mean, everyone has mitochondria.
Yeah. Some stronger than others.
That's like the squiggly thing inside the cell, right?
Squiggly.
Remember the cell pictures? You like the pictures of the cell in biology. You had like the squiggly things, and you had the nucleus and the cell wall, and no, okay.
brother,
We've been at school
tell
a
you
lot
something,
longer
tell
than
you something
you.
about my high school
Oh,
career.
yeah.
Okay.
I love science.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, tell them where they can find us.
However you're watching us now, do that again next week.
Yes.
Right? Is that not
That's,
true?
that's
great.
legendary.
No, add Transformation Principle on all the socials.
Love y'all. We'll see you. Hey, we'll see you at Easter.
Easter,
Yeah,
yeah.
they come first.
Come get an egg or two.
Eggline, Interstate Fairgrounds. Later.
Bye.